morning. It is Super Bowl Sunday and I figured I'd pick up the camera. It's been a while since I've picked up the camera. I'm going to make Super Bowl food and I have a ton of stuff from Costco. I have potatoes, celery, carrots, and I don't know why I got all these things. I thought like, oh, I'll make a soup, but I don't really have any like soup recipes. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to clean the kitchen, always. I feel like I always start these videos clean the kitchen, but I feel like my whole life is cleaning the kitchen. So I'm gonna clean the kitchen and then I'm going to get into making stuff. So I figured I'd just show you guys what I'm making. No one really in our family watches the Super Bowl, so we kind of just are in it for the dips, which I feel like a lot of people are. So don't lie to me, because it's like your team's not always in the Super Bowl. So we just are in it for the food and we probably won't even watch it. And but yeah, I wanted to show you guys. I feel like it's been a while since we've vlogged. I hope you're enjoying the Disney videos. If you are, we do have another Disney trip coming up in April, and maybe I'll do like an announcement video for that, because I do want to talk about how Disney is different now in the pandemic and what is better about it, but also what I can't wait to go back to normal. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, please be sure to like it and subscribe. Just because I want to be able to post a lot more, and it's a lot harder to want to post all the time when like I feel like nobody's watching. So anyway, let's get into the video. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make bread. It's no-knead rustic bread. It's supposed to be like crispy and stuff like that. It has to like, or crusty I think. So it has to sit for a couple of hours, but I just figured I'd do this now. It's 11 o'clock, so I make my bread while I'm doing whatever I think I'm going to be doing with the rest of the ingredients. So we'll see if this turns out. I've never made this before. You need 3 cups warm water, 1 package of active dry yeast, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 6 cups of flour, and 3 teaspoons of salt. Okay, so the first thing it says to do is put in the yeast, the 1 tablespoon of sugar, and then the 3 cups of water. Here's what it looks like now, and I'll show you what it looks like in 5 minutes. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. I try to get you guys some like time-lapse bubbling, but it is pretty bubbly. I don't know if it should be like more bubbly, but we'll see. And I'm gonna start adding the flour and then some salt, and then it should be ready to be covered. Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and mix in the 6 cups of I'm gonna mix in the 6 cups of flour. Okay, so I'm gonna add some plastic wrap and a kitchen towel, and then I'm gonna check on it in like 3 hours. I hate plastic. I like hate plastic wrap. It works too good. Alright, so I put it on there. And then I'm going to put a kitchen towel, I think, on top of it. Wait, it says loosely. So, like that. Alright, let's hope that's right. And then I'm going to come back in 3 hours and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so Milo's about to start crying. So I'm going to do an onion, chop up an onion, chop up 3 large carrots and celery, and get it ready to make a chicken and rice soup that we'll probably eat mostly today. Sorry, I'm just getting down here. That we'll probably eat mostly today, but Roy can bring to work this week. Like I said, I'm just trying to use up the vegetables that we have. So enjoy this time lapse. Okay, so right now I am heating up some avocado oil in a large soup pan that's just stained from when I made tea the other day. But anyway, I'm going to heat this up, add my vegetables, and then I'll film step by step. So basically it just says to stir this up for about 4 to 5 minutes until the onions turn golden. I don't have chicken broth, so I'm going to use this Better Than Bouillon chicken base with some water. It just says to add 1 teaspoon of this per, I think, 8 ounces of water. So it's 48 ounces and 6 cups, so I'm going to use 8 teaspoons. Is there a better way to do this? Do you guys have a better idea? Let me know. Looks like it is turning golden, so I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. And then I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of dried parsley. It also says thyme, but I just ran out, so I'm out of time. Isn't that the truth? Okay, then it says to add salt, pepper. Just gonna add in like little handfuls of salt. Then some pepper. And then it says to add in the broth. Okay, and then it says to stir and bring to a boil. Oh my god, I'm such a bad vlogger. I can't remember if I showed you guys this before already, but sorry. I can't remember if I've showed you this before, but it's just taco dip. It's like so easy, but it's really good for maybe like picky eaters. Like sometimes when I say taco dip, people automatically assume like 5-layer dip. This isn't like that at all. I just used the remaining sour cream that I had in the fridge from Costco, and then I use this taco seasoning from Costco, and I just basically add it in there until it turns like an orangey, you can't really tell, but it's like just turns like the color of seasonings in sour cream. And then after that's done, I'm going to do a layer of Mexican cheese. Then I'm going to do I have a romaine lettuce. Normally you'd want to use like iceberg lettuce or whatever you use for tacos, but I have a lot of romaine to use up from Costco. Then I have a tomato that I'm going to cut up, and I usually put black olives on it, but I can't remember if I have any. But it's really good because it's not spicy. It doesn't have meat in it. It doesn't have beans in it. So it's really good for maybe picky eaters. So, and then you just serve it with like normal tortilla chips. But ta-da! Okay, so this is about 2.5 hours. The soup is about to be ready, so I figured, oh, maybe I'll try to get this done too. Anyway, so I'm gonna flip this over, put it on the counter with some flour, and break it up into 2 balls. Okay, so Roy shredded up the chicken for me, and he added it back in here. Now I'm going to put it, it calls for evaporated milk because it's like a shelf cooking meal, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some real milk with butter in it, because apparently you can use that as a substitute. Okay, so here's what it looks like when it's done. It is very thick, which I feel like I make a lot of soups that are like not healthier, well, healthier, and they're not this thick. So I like that. I'm not a very creamy person. Like things don't have to be creamy for me to like it. So I like this is like a thick soup without being like super hearty or like a comfort soup. So I'm very excited to eat this, and the bread already looks so good. I can't wait to show you guys. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I can't believe I made it. I don't know if it, I hope it's like cooked all the way through, but it looks so good. And it is sure crusty. Okay, so here's the no-knead bread that looks so good. It has such a good crust on it. And then here is the finished product of the soup. Okay, well, it's been some time. I made the second a loaf of bread. This bread was delicious. I don't know if you can like see it, but it was so good. It was perfect for that soup. Seriously, if you're looking for like the perfect Sunday meal, especially during the winter and when it's snowing out, that was amazing. Next, I'm going to clean up my space. My tripod and a bunch of wires. I'm going to clean up my space and I'm going to make Milo chicken meatballs for the week. He's been doing really good with eating food, and honestly, Marcy kind of snacks all day and then I barely get to eat during my work day. So this is a good way to make sure that he doesn't like starve during the day. So I'm going to go ahead and make the meatballs now. So I have no experience with making chicken meatballs. I looked up some recipes. Everything seems to have like 2 things that I don't have. So I'm tired of that. So I'm going to shred some carrots, or grate some carrots, grate some cheese. I got a cheese grater, by the way, guys. Wow. And I don't know, I think I need to put in an egg. And we'll just see how that turns out, because I honestly just want to make Milo something to have for the week. So we'll see. Okay, so I grated some cheddar cheese, carrots. Then I'm gonna add in this organic applesauce pouch. It just like I figured that'd be a good binder. So I'm gonna squeeze this in there. Gonna add 1 egg, I believe. I think egg is good for that. 1/4 cup of panko breadcrumbs, or panko. This recipe says to add just like a little bit of cumin, so I'm gonna do that because I do think it's good to introduce spices to babies. There's no science behind why I think that. I just think like it's good. Some salt, not too much salt I think. And then just a little bit of pepper. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add in the ground chicken. Okay, here's the ugly meatballs. They're definitely working with a lot of moisture here, so I have a feeling we'll be cooking them a lot more. I just sprayed avocado oil on the bottom of the pan and rolled them into very ugly circles, and now I'm going to throw them in the oven at 400 degrees, and I think it's like for 30 minutes or something. I'll show you what they look like when they come out. Okay, so this is how they came out. The Super Bowl's on right now. But this is how they came out. Maybe I'll be able to update you guys on how they are, like if Milo likes them, but here they are. Alright guys, well thanks for watching our video. It's the end of the night now, and we're watching Super Bowl kind of, and kids are getting ready for bed. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to like it and subscribe. I'm going to try to post a video every Sunday, but you know how that goes. But I've kind of been doing that behind the scenes, posting a video a week, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, see you guys next week.